In this video, I'm going to share 6 strategies to get your secondary students invested and excited about participating in social emotional learning. Tip number 1, use influencers. I ask students who their favorite athlete, musician, or celebrity is. Then I go find an example of when these celebrities use deep breathing or coping skills in their daily life. You can search YouTube and find a video, or you can actually search online and find an article or a quote post. For example, there's a YouTube video where LeBron James is doing some deep breathing exercises to focus and improve his performance. I show this to students and I allow them to see that other people use these same skills in their daily life. And when students see practical examples of how other people use these, they'll want to do it too. Tip number 2, incorporate things that students are interested in your lessons. Doing a Google search and finding out what are the hottest songs, video games, movies, and television shows that students are interested in at the moment. And then you can incorporate memes and GIFs into your presentations or your lessons. Not only is this fun, but it also allows your students to be more engaged in what you're presenting. This also makes them feel more comfortable, and it's easier for them to ease into participating in anything that you have to offer. For example, if you can find a meme or a GIF of a character who's mad, you can easily transition into teaching them positive coping skills because you've made it relatable and you've found ways to incorporate their interest in the lessons. Tip number 3, you have to make it fun for them. So use humor. One way to do this is to use silly voices, sing, dance, make jokes, and show your personality when you're presenting any lesson, especially social emotional learning related. Just like with the core content that you teach, you have to show that you are invested in social emotional learning before you can get your students invested in it. Not only is this professional, but it also shows your students that you're serious about what you're teaching them, and you see the value of it. That's why it's important to be genuine with everything you do, because students can sense when adults really care about what they're teaching. Tip number 4, be real and show the benefits. Students want to know, what's in it for me? This is your opportunity to show how coping skills like calming down strategies, deep breathing, and positive affirmations are important and essential in your daily life. So I suggest doing a simple Google search for the benefits of the activities that you're going to share. Like for example, if you search mindfulness and deep breathing, you'll see that the benefits include reducing stress, anxiety, and helping our students relax. You need to share that with students so that they understand the connection. Another way you can do this is by sharing real-life statistics that students can relate to. For example, according to the National Institute of Mental Health, 31.9% of adolescents had an anxiety disorder. Now, if you share information like this, students will be able to understand how it connects to them and what they can do to relieve that so that they're not a part of that statistic. Tip number 5, give them choice. Share a list of coping skills that they can use. You can go on Google or Teachers Pay Teachers and find a free list of coping skills, print it off, and give it to your students and allow them to pick the things that work for them. And have them try it out the next time that they are stressed, worried, or have a strong emotion. You can even reinforce this by giving them extra credit on a quiz or a test by having them answer the question, what coping skill worked for you? Tip number 6, have lots of hands-on activities and practice. So you can play some calming music in the background, have them take out a sheet of paper and write a couple things that they're worried or concerned about, and make it anonymous. Don't have them write their name on it or anything. After you've given them a short amount of time to do this, have them crumple up that piece of paper with their worries on it and throw it across the room. The whole goal is for students to pick up a piece of paper, unfold it and read it and see how other students might be worried about some of the same things that they're worried about. This is an easy activity to encourage reflection and show students that we all struggle with something. And then you can transition into teaching about empathy, respect, tolerance, diversity, all those things that relate to that activity. Comment below, what was your favorite activity or tip mentioned in this video? And if you would like more details of the things mentioned in this video, please check out this blog post that I wrote for GoGuardian.